Happy Thursday. We need to get into our First Alert weather live stream. This is First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon, and here I am in the First Alert Weather Center getting ready to talk about the possibility of some record cold high temperatures on this day. You know, normally when we talk about record highs, we're talking about the warmest day, where the warmest temperature on any specific day since 1886. That's when meteorologists started collecting climate data in the Green Bay area. Now, on this day and tomorrow, we're talking about the coldest high temperature on this date or tomorrow. Does that make sense? Okay. Right. I bet you didn't even know that meteorologists collected that kind of data. Let's get you out to a live view. This is a live shot from our Shawano Sky Cam, and we've got sunshine. There's a few puffy clouds out there. Otherwise, it's a cool morning. Definitely feels like we're in the middle of autumn as opposed to tiptoeing into the beginning of it. So we're at 48 degrees. There's a west wind at 8 miles an hour. So our low temperatures this morning got as cool as 40 in Green Bay, got down to 42 in Oshkosh. There were some 30s north and west. 34 was our cold spot this morning in Oconto. Wouldn't be shocked if there was a little hint of some frost in southern Oconto County or far southern Marinette County this morning. But otherwise, most of us avoided that candy coating of frost. And now we're rising through the 40s with a 50 in Wapaka. It's 46 degrees in the Fox Cities, 45 in Green Bay, 47 right now in Manitowoc. I am aiming for a high of 62 degrees. It's going to be cooler than normal for this time of year, a little breezy at times. Look for partly cloudy skies. We'll be clouding over late in the day. So here's First Alert Pinpoint Predictor with today's highs. Low 60s in the Fox Valley, highs in the 50s in the north. Look at our average high temperature for today, September 4th. It's 76 degrees. We are going to be roughly 15 degrees colder than normal for this time of year. And that's why I've been telling you it feels like mid-October out there as opposed to early September. So remember I was talking about the cold high temperatures each day? So our coldest high temperature on this date, September 4th, happened back in 2008 in Green Bay. It was 61 degrees. And we're going to be in the ballpark. I've got 62 for our forecast, and today's record cold high is 61. So this is kind of an unusual stretch of weather, needless to say. So our next weather maker, we're going to be dealing with rain and wind. And that's going to be coming in later tonight, and that wind continues into tomorrow, Friday. So we've got another cold front charging in from the northwest. It's been producing rain this morning in Saskatchewan. The showers are dropping into North Dakota. And it's all being kicked off by a cold front that is slicing its way into the northern plains. Behind this boundary, there's plenty of wind. And we'll be dealing with that wind as we go into late tonight and tomorrow. First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. Let's see what goes on here. This is 7 o'clock this evening. By then, the sun is gone. Sunset is 7:23 in case you're wondering, but 7 o'clock it should be overcast. We got showers pushing into central Wisconsin, and that rain arrives into the Fox Valley and eastern Wisconsin around and after our 10 o'clock newscast with meteorologist David Ernst. There's midnight. That's when the heaviest rain comes over top of the Fox Cities and Green Bay. There could be some rumbles of thunder. Severe weather is not expected. And then this rain moves out just as quick as it moved in. It's going to be a quick hitter, pushing away from the lakeshore at 2 a.m., but some rain is going to linger into the north woods, and that's where there might be some more showers during the day on Friday because the wind will be coming in off of Lake Superior. That'll kick up some lake effect showers in upper Michigan and northern Wisconsin during the day on Friday, especially in the midday and afternoon hours. Rainfall forecast through tonight. It's not looking like a big rain in the Fox Valley because it's only going to last for just a couple hours. You're probably going to see 1/4 inch of precipitation or less. While areas in the north get that rain a little bit longer, you'll have higher rainfall totals, perhaps exceeding 1/2 inch of precipitation. And that wind, oh yes, behind that hard-charging cold front. Late tonight and through Friday, west winds will be frequently gusting around and above 30 miles an hour. Tomorrow's a day where if you're traveling, especially on bridges and overpasses, you need to have a good grip of that steering wheel. There's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast. 62 today, partly cloudy during the day, a little breezy. Tonight, rain with a few showers lingering tomorrow in northern Wisconsin. Friday, mostly cloudy, windy, and a high of 58. Let's see. Tomorrow's record cold high in Green Bay is 60 degrees. Back on this date, not this date, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow in 1981. So, yeah, that record cold high is probably more likely to fall as opposed to today's, but either one is possible. 58 for a high tomorrow, and then temperatures will be dropping back into the lower 50s Friday evening for high school football games. Our Operation Football Game of the Week, it's known as the Apple Bowl, and it's been going on since 1960. It's Fox Valley Lutheran at Xavier, and it's probably going to be dry with broken cloud cover and temperatures falling back into the cool low 50s. What did Tammy Elliott say this morning? Oh, yeah, she said make sure that they've got hot chocolate at the concession stands. That sounds good, doesn't it? Hot chocolate and popcorn. I'll be there. Saturday and Sunday, mix of sun and clouds. More clouds on Saturday, a little more sun on Sunday. A little less wind on Sunday as well. So Saturday looks breezy, a couple sprinkles in the north, a high of 61, 63 on Sunday. That is about where our temperature will be for the kickoff, the Packers-Lions game. 3:25 kickoff at Lambeau Field, partly cloudy skies, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Go Pack, go. And our temperatures will moderate as we go into the first half of next week. Tuesday and Wednesday, looks like our highs get into the low 70s. There will be some chances of showers and thunder showers. I would say by the time we get into Wednesday, that high of 72, that'll be closer to where our average high will be, because our average high today is 76, and that'll gradually drop back into the lower half of the 70s as we go into next week. So the bottom line is that over the next 7 days ahead, our temperatures will be at or below average for this time of year. Don't forget, use our free First Alert weather app. You can scan the QR code on the left side of the screen. It's over there with your camera phone, and download that app right to your device and get all the weather information you need right at your fingertips. Coming up on Action 2 News at noon and again at 4, meteorologist Emily Mers has an update on your forecast. I know she'll be keeping an eye on that rain chance tonight, and she'll be keeping a sharp eye on that weekend forecast, which will go into greater detail in the days to come. So before I go, I also want to give you a First Alert update. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to pull an audible here. And I can do this because I can kind of play with the computers here behind the scenes. All right, I want to show you that First Alert Super 7-Day forecast one more time, because I didn't get a chance to point this out, but I want to do it before I go here. So look at our low temperatures, a lot of 40s. But Sunday night, I've got a low of 37 degrees in Green Bay. And our surrounding areas might get colder than that. So I wouldn't be surprised that the next few nights we avoid frost. But Sunday night, as we wrap up the weekend and go into Monday morning, wouldn't be surprised if we get scattered frost across northeast Wisconsin. So if you've got a garden with those tender vegetables, it's a little early to get frost, but don't be caught off guard. I'm giving you a First Alert update that we could have some frost heading our way Sunday night into Monday morning. So by the end of the weekend, if you want to keep things alive in that garden, you might want to come up with a contingency plan to either cover up cold-sensitive plants or bring them inside away from the cold if that is the best option. All right. Now I feel good. Now I feel good that I gave you everything you need to know. All right. Action 2 News Mid-Morning starts in 15 minutes at 9 o'clock. Aisha Morales is ducking in and out. She just ducked out of the office. I can tell she's having some sort of snack or breakfast. I can smell something in the Weather Center. I noticed it as I was talking with you a couple minutes ago. Not sure what it is. I'll have to ask her. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great Thursday, or as we like to call around here, Friday Junior. Have a great day. Stay warm. Make sure you got that sweatshirt. Make sure you've got that hoodie or that jacket, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.